Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Tech Data Engineer. Today is the first series of Pyspark. Okay, so we will just in this video we will cover the Pyspark introduction part and why we are using Pyspark. What was the you can say disadvantage of earlier data processing systems? Why Pyspark comes into picture when Hadoop was already there and all. Okay, so PySpark basically, PySpark is a Python API. Okay, so in Spark we can run the code either through Java, Scala, or SQL, or through Python. So PySpark is basically a API which is for Python. Okay, so PySpark is a Python API for Apache Spark. It is a powerful open source framework. So why we are using PySpark? Because this is open source. Okay, for distributed computing. Apache Sparks, like it is basically used for handling the data processing and data analytics. So now the point comes into picture that if we have in Python pandas also we have, then why PySparks comes into picture. So Panda works on single cluster mode. Okay, they don't have distributed processing and parallel processing, but in PySpark, with the help of clusters and distributed computing, we can run multiple jobs with the help of worker and node and I can say master node. Okay, so that's why because of this distributed computing, parallel processing, PySpark is more powerful than Pandas or any other systems. Okay. Before proceeding, we will first understand what is the distributed computing. So distributed computing is nothing but uh, we have one resources, storage resources, or some other you can say resources, where we are accessing this from different geographical area. One we have cluster is here, one cluster in some different region, but if you wanted some DB to be accessed, we are accessing from different area. So we can say cloud is one of the most suited example here for distributed computing. Okay, so that's why this PySpark works on distributed computed manner. That's why it is very useful and easy to use also. Okay, so PySpark is nothing but it's a Python and then a Spark. So basically PySpark we are using. Okay. Now comes to what is the aspects of PySpark, key aspects, you can say feature also. So what I already told, that is worked on the distributed, they have distributed data processing. It means that the resources are in one places and we are handling with the help of cluster and all from different geographical area. So that's why we are able to do the processing faster because of parallel processing. Suppose we have two CPU of different processing unit and memory. We are handling the task by dividing the task to different worker nodes. So that's why because of parallel processing it is doing fast and dividing the big task also. So that is the with the help of distributed nature, distributed data processing feature, PySpark is mostly used for big data files, like you can say petabyte of file or gigabyte of file. Okay, 100 GBs, petabyte, gigabyte of file. If we have more file, then we are using the PySpark basically. And they have one feature like before proceeding further, we can say like PySpark can run on the single node cluster. If you have local testing, you can run your we can run on single node cluster as multi node cluster also. Okay, so there was a limitation of map reduce, so that's why you can say PySpark comes into picture. They have features something like memory, in memory processing, uh, like we have data, so that we will see later also. So we have data, we have computations, so we can utilize in memory computations like cache process to do the further processing. So that's why we it's like basically use of cache and persist. It is doing the optimized solution, optimized processing also. Okay, so it is basically a multi-language engine. That's what I already discussed. So we can use either Scala, Java, Python, or R. Okay, we can use any one of them, because the Spark have the multiple API for running your job. If you are proficient in Java, you can run the Java one. You can, if you are proficient in Spark, you can Scala, you can run a Scala. If you are proficient in Python, you can run your Python job. Okay. So one is the distributed data processing, otherwise the resilient distributed. So RDD is a RDD is nothing but it is basically a I can say data structure. They have lot many feature like fault tolerance. uh, because of this nature we are using the PySpark. They have features of RDD. They have one API for Spark SQL. We can under your Spark job, PySpark job, you can run the Spark SQL also, like by importing some of the feature from SQL. They have machine learning capabilities also. In Hadoop we are not getting this capability like machine learning, so we have PySpark, MLlib, and other libraries also. We have with the help of MLlib we can run the machine learning job also. PySpark have this streaming processing. So streaming processing you will consider as a Hotstar, or there is a streaming happening some other like Geo Cinema and all. If you are watching the live cricket match, that is the example of you can say streaming data that is near or like real time only. So because of streaming nature, so in Hadoop we are using only MapReduce Hadoop. We are using only batch processing system. You have batch job and then you can process the data based on that batch. But in case of PySpark, with the help of Kafka or some other tools, we are doing the streaming also. Is to integration with Python. If you have already Python job, I can see in Panda job or something, you can convert the data frames also to Pandas or PySpark. So with the help of two DF, two Pandas and two data frame, with the help of that we can convert and you can. So it is very easy to integrate with the Python. If you have already existing code with Python, you can write your PySpark code and you can merge also. Okay, so then there is a feature. There is other feature called lazy evaluations in Python. So lazy evaluation was basically when until unless if so there are two actions in you can say PySpark, that was actions and transformations. Okay. So actions and transformation, there was a two thing. So lazy evaluations was basically until it's like a you can say programming techniques where expressions are not evaluated until their values are actually needed. Okay, so that was when until or unless actions was not called, this you can say transformation not they will not convert to the existing, they will convert to the different RDD. Okay, so that was the feature. Because of that we are using the PySpark. So what is the advantage of PySpark basically? So advantage was it's like a scalable. So if there is a I can say issues come for scalability also, we can use PySpark because they have feature to scale also to the different label. Like suppose now we are running 100 GB per file, and tomorrow we have to run 100 TB of file also. We can scale our cluster, we can scale our memory, worker node, executor. We can say customize our executor also with the while running our job with the help of a Spark submit command, and we can do that. So scalability was one of the feature. The performance, so it was like we can say PySpark is 100 times faster than the Hadoop, existing Hadoop. It was 5 not with the Hadoop, with I can say Pandas, it is 100% faster than because of distributed processing. Easy of use, because although we know that Python have very simple syntax, so that is very easy also. So for PySpark, if you're good in Python syntax, data structure, list, value, decorator, writing the class, then you can start using the PySparks also. So what I have already told, they have fault tolerance nature also. Because of lineage graph and DAG and lineage graph, we can just see that what are the previous computations node. Based on that we can fetch if some job get failed also. So that was the feature of you can say fault tolerance. So that is unified platform also. Unified means for multiple you have a single thing to do for multiple, you can say, job, there is a single platform. Okay, so that was called a unified platform. Real time processing, which we have already discussed, like the data is coming in real time also with the help of Kafka or some other features. And they are adding the machine learning capabilities also. So we have some regression problem or classifications, so you can directly fetch your data, you can train your model, we can write your own code per feature, we can say feature tuning and all and everything, and you can build your own model also with the help of Pyspark, and with the help of Flask and all you can host your machine learning model also. So that was, they have you can say API, directly API, just you have to import your code and you can start running your ML, you can building your model and all, and you can host also. So this was the advantage we have because of Pyspark comes into picture. Now every big data company using Pyspark because of this nature. They have lot many advantage if you'll compare with the old system like Hadoop, or you can say normal Pandas. So Panda is not a big data processing system, that is for normal data analytics. We are using Panda, but yeah, if we have big data, obviously Pandas will not help us. Their Pyspark comes into picture. So we can do that, we can switch to from Pyspark to Pandas also. If we wanted to do some job, we can integrate with the existing Python code also. We have machine learning capabilities, real time processing, apart from batch processing. They have some RDDs, distributed lazy evaluations, streaming techniques. So these all are the features they have. That's why Sparks comes into picture. Okay, so in next upcoming video we will see that what are the Pyspark architecture, how we are submitting your job, what is called you can say local mode, what is called cluster mode, what is cluster, what is master, how we are handling our resources with the help of you can say cluster, you can say manager and all. We will see in the upcoming video. If you have any questions, please post in the comment, we will see, we will try to resolve this also. So I can say I forget to mention one thing. So prerequisite of this course is to uh, like Python. So if you are comfortable in Python, you can start writing code in Pyspark also. That is the similar, they have similar structure, everything similar, only the computations and all these things, configuration things and all you have to learn. Apart from that, you can start writing your code also. Okay, thank you, thanks for watching.